months.
Being a new parent is challenging, and research shows people are finding it tougher than ever, with the number of women experiencing perinatal depression and anxiety surging by a third over the past decade. This week, support organisations are banding together to raise awareness. A Newcastle mum sharing her very personal story as part of the campaign, along with a message of hope. Playing with 4-year-old son Rory and friends, Emma Britton is in her element.
Can you get it? Hey!
A teacher by profession, she's always loved kids, and a decade ago was excited about starting a family. But it proved a difficult time for her and husband Tim.
Just even being able to fall pregnant was a difficulty, which sort of caused a lot of anxiety and a lot of sort of wondering what if and wondering if it would ever actually happen.
It did eventually with the assistance of IVF, and Oliver was born.
Unfortunately had a really traumatic birth and ended up with a severe injury and had to be rushed into surgery, and that sort of started the whole chain of events that sort of led to my experience with perinatal anxiety and depression.
There were complications too in her second pregnancy with Elliot, and soon after his birth, she again found herself battling negative emotions.
Why am I having these other feelings of, dread or overwhelming fear or, insomnia, or that I can't do this and it's so hard?
Emma's story is far from an isolated one. It's estimated perinatal depression and anxiety affects almost 100,000 parents each year, and finding the right help can be tricky.
My GP instead told me, why don't you cook your favourite meal? This sounds like the baby blues. And that really hindered my journey.
Jay Court is from This Way Up, an online mental health support service available around the clock.
And our research shows that our programs significantly reduce perinatal anxiety and depression, helping parents manage the demands of early parenthood.
Emma found the help she needed and is now an advocate for several organisations.
What I'm wanting to be is the person now that's sharing that story, saying, I've gone through this, but I got through to the other side, and eventually you're going to be okay.
And the message this Perinatal Mental Health Week is that there is a community of support with a new online tool available to connect parents with the right help. How would you describe life at the moment?
Chaos, but just, amazing. Like, I finally have everything that I wanted.
Nice.